guys, it's Nicola. So this is your weekend reading. This is a collective reading. This is for February the 29th through March the 2nd. Okay. What guidance do we have for the collective for February the 29th, February the 30th? February the 29th, March the 1st, and March the 2nd of 2020. What messages or guidance do we have for the collective? This is for February the 29th through March the 2nd, 2020. This is the weekend of what guidance do we have for the collective? Give me 3 cards. 3 cards for the collective for the weekend of February the 29th through March the 2nd. Give me 2 more cards. And 1 more card for the collective. All right, there we go. So the first one we have is Angel of Finances. It says, honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. Okay, then. Yes. We have Angel of Joyfulness. It says something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Okay. We also have God of Conflict Resolution. It says you are being encouraged to take... Blah, 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 blah. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. The underlying message we have is Angel of Space Clearing. So some stuff going to be cleared out now, because we got 2 of them talking about walking away from conflict and clearing some shit out. So we have Angel of Space Clearing here. It says it's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. So somebody's being encouraged to walk away from some conflicts. You know, it's better you do it than to be moved away from you, because then if it's moved away from you, that's when those tower moments come in. All right, so let's see what messages we have for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? This is for February the 29th, March the 1st, and March the 2nd. I also want to say February the 30th, but ain't no February the 30th ever. This is a leap year. Saying February the 29th should not be as easy as it is for me, but it seems so easy to me. What messages do we have for the collective? This is for February the 29th, March the 1st, and March the 2nd of 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? This is for February the 29th, March the 1st, and March the 2nd of 2020. All right. Judgment. Ooh. Decision time. So some of you guys need to make a decision here about what you want to make. You need to make some decisions about some plans moving forward. 4 of Wands could talk about balancing out your passions. It could also talk about a household situation, things that create happiness within your life. So we have the 7 of Cups here. Some of you guys are maybe in confusion, could have a lot of temporary illusions, could be doing a lot of dreaming. Okay, some of you guys could be doing a lot of daydreaming, thinking here. Knight of Swords, you're thinking about moving forward, daydreaming about moving forward. Emperor here, but there's something that you need to gain control of in order for you to do that. Chariot here. Yeah, so some of you guys need to really find your motivation, your power. This is about gaining your power to move forward. With the 3 of Wands here, this is about establishing your strength, putting your passions in order. Alchemy. Whoo, some of you guys, this is about creating something within your life. Knight of Cups here, Knight of Swords. This is most definitely about moving forward. I feel like your feelings are clashing with each other because you're doing a lot of thinking, but not a lot of acting here. 5 of Pentacles here. This could have to do with changing a foundation. Could have to do with some money. 3 of Pentacles here. Some of you guys, you've been dealing with a low vibration or a codependent partnership. You're needing to really invest in moving away from that. Invest into your own abundance. 9 of Wands. So some of you guys, you are having to overcome some type of partnership or cooperation or friendship or something that you've been cooperating in that is of low vibration. You got to find your courage to move away from that. This has to do with either a household situation or a previous situation to where it was once, I feel like this was once a relationship or something like that. But some of you guys, I feel like you need to walk away because you're losing. Look at here. She got coin. You see them coins falling out her pockets? Some of y'all are losing coins with a partnership because you keep investing in it. You need to 9 of Wands be in the space of overcoming it. Whew. It's draining you, whatever it is. It's like you don't even notice it's draining you though, but it is. All right. You need to find the strength to walk away. Even if it's not actually draining money from you, it's draining some sort of resources from you, whether it's your own energy, your time, your patience, your joy, whatever it is. I feel like it's money here because she got coins popping out of her, coming out of her pocket. You don't want to lose no coins now. All right, so let's see here. Seven of Cups here. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? We have the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like whatever this is that you're confused about, it is causing a delay in you being able to invest into Ace of Cups, a new opportunity that could bring emotional fulfillment. It's delaying you from Eight of Wands moving forward in a balanced way. So you definitely need to be in the space of trying to walk away. For some of you guys, it might not be a relationship, it might be a job, it might be a friendship, it could be anything. Like when I don't know about other readers, but when I talk about things that drain you, I'm not just talking about people. I mean, you can have a job that is draining you, taking away your time, your energy, even making you lose money because you could be spending more money to get there and be a part of the job than actually the money you're making at the job. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, and that's real shit. You may work like 30 minutes to an hour away from where you live, and you gotta, gas up your car, get your lunch, get everything together in order to be at work, just so you can keep that little money coming in. For some of you guys, this has to do with your job because we do have pentacles here. For others of you, this has to do with a partnership, with a relationship, with even something that you just keep investing in, giving your time, your energy, your money in, and it's draining you. So you do need to be in a space of walking away. I feel like the delay in you investing into this new opportunity moving forward is because you're confused about whether or not you should walk away from this. I got 8 cups here. So this is about walking away from something, really being in the space of allowing yourself to move toward a new ascension, allowing yourself to move toward something that is more fulfilling for you, allowing yourself to move toward happiness, because the 8 of Cups is true happiness, material happiness, even true love. The 9 of Cups, not the 8 of Cups. So turn that over. I feel like it's time for you to wake up, to make it. It's time to make a decision now. Do you want to stay in this lack situation, constantly depleting yourself, or do you want to move toward your happiness? Happy or nah? Do you want to be happy or nah? Knight of Swords here. Why is this Knight of Swords here? We have Knight of Wands here. Knight of Swords. Both of these are about moving. Whew. So I feel like with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like this is about moving forward, taking action. You could be in a space of even sending messages, or your will could be your will could be driving you to move forward. But I feel like you're trying to be compassionate about a situation. King of Cups, Judgment here, Hierophant. Some of you guys need to trust what you feel, trust what you know. Hierophant talks about your spiritual knowledge. It can also talk about a relationship. It can also talk about, your beliefs. It could talk about a job, anything of traditional value. I feel like with Judgment here, King of Cups, Judgment, and the Hierophant, this could be about extending your energy, like making the decision to extend your energy toward, it may be a new relationship. This may be a new relationship. With Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, this is definitely about taking action, acting off what you know and what you feel, but also in a compassionate type of way. But the Queen of Pentacles also talks about nurturing yourself. So this may be a very nurturing decision for yourself. You may be in the space of really needing to nurture your own needs at the moment. And again, move toward what your desires are pushing you toward. Some of you guys are putting your desires to the wayside in order to invest into a situation that is a lack situation, something that, again, is draining you. All right, so I don't know, my hair is doing whatever today. Nothing I can do about it. All right, so Emperor here. Why is this Emperor here? Why is this Emperor here? Why is this Emperor here? Ooh. We have the Page of Pentacles. So some of you guys need to see the value of setting boundaries to a situation. Sun card, seeing clearly that there's some boundaries need to be set around a situation that causes you to have some regret. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're confused about, I don't know if you've dealt with some regret or you're Some of you guys have a loss in interest in a relationship or a loss in interest in some partnership that you've dealt with before. I feel like you're in the space of wanting to make a better heartfelt decision for yourself. But Sun here, Page of Pentacles, I feel like you really need to see the truth of what you're investing in and really set boundaries to it. So if you've been investing into a lack situation, even if you don't think you have, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this may have to do with like responsibilities or something. You could be constantly investing into something that is just draining you, and it's an unnecessary investment. So you may be needing to change your focus a little bit, not so much focus on the regret of the past, but you do need to acknowledge the loss in interest here, because there is a loss in interest into a situation that is creating confusion within the situation. You need to be clear about what you're investing in, or clear about what you want to move forward. You also need to be clear about your own value and your own worth in regards to this connection or job or whatever. So with this Chariot here, this is about finding the motivation to move forward. Three of Pentacles here. I feel like this is, so some of you guys are really back and forth about this. Five of Swords here. I feel like you could feel like maybe you'll make an unwise choice. I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone that is emotionally manipulating you into feeling that you're making an unwise choice. With this Death card, Five of Swords, that's about putting an end to the conflicts of your thoughts. Two of Pentacles here, creating balance by committing to putting things in motion so that you can invest in moving forward. Following Hermit, Three of Pentacles, your own inner guidance around this partnership or around this cooperation. Some of you guys have just been being a team player because Nine of Swords, you have anxiety. You need to resist the anxiety. I mean, you need to kind of resist being anxious and just trust what you feel within yourself. Trust your higher guidance with the Hermit card. Even if it takes you really going within yourself and really identifying, okay, do I need to stay here and continue to invest into this situation that obviously is not in the best interest of me, or do I follow what I feel within myself and move forward to something that is going to create happiness and abundance for me? It's really, I know when you hear it, it sounds like an easy decision, but when you're in the midst of, connections, it may not feel like an easy decision, especially if you have responsibilities or have some sort of attachment to a situation. So Three of Wands here. Why is this Three of Wands here? Why is this Three of Wands here? We have the Devil card here. So there's some fear here. I feel like you're having patience because of fear. The Devil card represents negative fear-based thoughts. This could also be low vibration types of energies, things that keep you bound. Some of you guys could be having patience because you may feel bound by a situation. But again, if you're feeling bound, the only thing that could be making you feel bound with the Devil card is your fear, your unnecessary fear, your obsessive nature to see the negative side of something, or to have negative thoughts around something. With the World card here, I feel like for some of you guys, you have a fear of really taking a leap forward and towards something new. So you're trying to have patience here. You could also be trying to have patience making an offer. But King of Swords here, Knight of Cups, I feel like you've made a decision, but you really need to allow your emotions to follow suit. So some of you guys need to, again, go with what you feel. Really detach from the negative or fear-based thoughts in that cycle so that you can really move again toward the ships that you've manifested. Three of Wands talks about ships being manifested. And I feel like you have manifested something new, but it's about Tower here, realizing that whatever you've manifested is here, and it's time for you to be able to move forward toward that. So we have the Temperance card here. Time. That Temperance card is also about time here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, these cards turned over in the middle, and this is a story for your ass. So divine timing is here. Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. Some of you guys may be walking away from a wife, walking away from a mother figure. Queen of Cups is the mother. Queen of Pentacles is the wife, but Queen of Cups is the mother. We got Queen of Cups and King of Cups here. Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Magician. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with someone that is manipulating you. I said it before. I see it here again. Someone is a master of emotions. King of Cups is the one that masters the emotions. With a Magician here, someone could be emotionally manipulating you, but it's time for you to walk away and lay those burdens down. It's time for you to make a loving decision for yourself. Time here. Temperance. Temperance is all about time. It's also about alchemy. Alchemy is about bringing things into existence by balancing out your mind and your heart. So for a lot of you guys, you know the truth, you feel the truth, but acting on that truth is what is creating an obstacle, because it because you're worried. With the Ten of Wands, it creates oppression for you to have to act on what you know and feel. For a lot of you guys, balancing the thoughts and balancing your emotions around the situation will help aid you in really bringing alchemy to your life by creating what it is that you want, by walking away again from what you don't want. That is magic. I don't care what nobody say. If you want to create a new life for yourself, you have to walk away from your old life. You have to remove what you've had in order to create something new. So for those of you that are in jobs that you don't like, you don't want to be in, you feel like you deserve more, you got to walk away from that job in order to open that space up to get more. For those of you that are in these karmic or codependent relationships or codependent partnerships, it don't even have to be a relationship. You could just be continually investing your time, your attention, your energy, even your fucking words into a situation, and you're stuck because of that, because you keep investing into something that is not in the right vibration of what you are. So for a lot of you guys, it's about removing those low vibration connections, removing those low vibration relationships, those low vibration anything that you got in your fucking life, in order to open that space up for that high vibration. And what people don't realize, those low vibration situations take up so much fucking space in your life to where you block a lot of your blessings coming in. When you remove that space, the high vibration energy is so light, you can fit millions of things within that one little space you had blocked off with those low vibrations. So for a lot of you guys, you got major abundance that is waiting for you, but you are unable to receive that because you keep blocking it with these low vibration partnerships, friendships, relationships. It don't fucking matter. Whatever is, and you know it's in your life that is in low vibration, and it may be creating conflict in your life right at the moment. So if you're dealing with conflict, you need to walk away from what's creating that conflict so that you can open up to abundance. Like, don't waste your energy on things that are not going to benefit you. So here, this is about someone that has been in a relationship or someone that has shared some type of emotion. And this is about walking away from the burdens of that situation in order to bring alchemy, or in order to create what it is that you desire within your life. So we have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups could be about balancing your emotions. See, you got an Ace of Wands under there. You got a whole new life waiting for you. Why is this Knight of Cups under here? We got the Six of Wands here, moving toward victory. Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about making an offer here, or really asserting yourself. And this could be an offer of some sort. But I feel like the restriction is this other situation or this other job. I don't know if you have another job waiting for you, and there's some interference here. The interference for some of you guys is another person, but for others of you, it's your own lack of confidence in actually moving toward what is going to bring you victory in your life. Or it could be a combination of the both, because for some of you guys, you're wanting to make an offer, you're wanting to create something new within your life, but you're holding on to something of the past because you're afraid to let it go. You're afraid of having nothing. But in reality, what you have is nothing. If what you have in your life, if it's a job, or if it's a relationship, a family situation, even your own mentality, if what you have is creating conflict, it's nothing. It's just wasted energy. So in order to put your energy to use in an effective way, you have to remove that blackness or that darkness within your life in order for you to move towards something higher in vibration. You feel me? All right, so Knight of Cups is about balancing your emotions. This can also be about, with the Eight of Swords, removing any interferences, even if that interference is your own mentality around a situation. Five of Pentacles here. Somebody is losing here, lacking in resources, lacking in abundance, lacking in joy. The Five of Pentacles is about lacking. It's about a change that needs to be made within the foundation. Fives represent changes, and the Pentacles represent foundations. So there needs to be a change within a foundation of a partnership. Someone needs to find the courage to change the foundation of a partnership so that they can go through this mass awakening, this ascension, and move toward, again, higher vibrations and abundance. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? God damn it. Yeah, some of you guys are unhappy with the situation. Lover's card here. You no longer, I feel like for a lot of you guys, the Knight of Pentacles here and the Four of Cups, you may be unhappy around some responsibilities you've had to a relationship. This is a codependent relationship. This is most definitely a codependent relationship. If not a codependent relationship, your beliefs are creating worries within your life that are creating lack within your life. So some of you guys are worried that maybe you're not making the right decision, because Five of Pentacles can also represent worries. And we got Five Pentacles here. 5 and 5 is 10 Pentacles. That is something that you were either committed to or have some sort of commitment to. It doesn't mean that you're committed as in relationship or married, and it could be, it doesn't mean job. It could be that you're committed to how things are, and that's creating a lack within your life or a lack within a situation. You need to make a heartfelt decision. I said this earlier in the read, and I see it again because the Lovers card is in reverse. Some of you guys are not making the right decisions because you're so worried about what you believe instead of focusing on what you feel and what you know you need to do moving forward. So with this Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, there are some responsibilities that are making you unhappy. There are some things that you're needing to put in motion in order for you to move forward, but you're taking your time and it's blocking you emotionally. It's blocking you and keeping you stuck. Also keeping you in a space of, again, lacking. The Five of Pentacles is lack. You're in suspension here. So you need to change your perspective. Remove yourself from this energy of lack. Stop worrying about making the wrong decisions and worry about making a better decision for yourself, being more compassionate for yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. People are, listen, people are going to be fine. Even if this person's like, I can't do this without you, I need you, da 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 da. Even if your employer is like, I need you at my job, they don't need you. They just don't want to have to look for anything else. And that it's as simple as that. Just as sure as you, listen, if you're in a negative job, just as sure as you put in your 2 weeks notice, they already looking for people to fill that position that day. You feel what I'm trying to say? If they ain't already got somebody to fill the position. Even if you walk away, by tomorrow, they're going to be opening that position for somebody else. And somebody's going to be doing that job while they're waiting for somebody to get that position. Trust me. We'd have people walk away when I was at my last job, and I had to fill in on their job until they found someone else to pick up that position. So it's not that they need you. They just don't want to go through the extra hassle of having to find someone else and fulfill them in that position. If you're in a relationship with someone and you got a lot of conflicts, a lot of negativity, sometimes people will deal with being in a conflicting or a negative vibration relationship just to have one, just to say I have this, or just to say this person is with me, just so they don't have to be alone. So sometimes you're in a situation with someone that just doesn't want to be by themselves, so they're dealing with anyone to fill that spot. You feel me? Sometimes people just like to have someone with them. They just don't want to be alone. And then you may be of benefit to them, especially if you're helping them, financially, or even helping them, with time wise. If they got a lot that they have to do and you help pick up the slack on some things, you're benefiting them in some way, shape, or form. People don't want to let that go and try to have to find someone else to fulfill that position. It's the same in relationships as it is in a job, because a job is essentially a relationship. Friendships. Sometimes people just like having people that they can, have something to talk about. And trust me, a lot of times I see people who are friends and they think these people are their friends, but they're not, because they're slick talking about them, slick making, jokes about them, talking down on them, telling their business. Like, that's not your friend. If you got a friend that always, you always hearing about them saying something about you, or slick putting something out that is something that you're going through, that's not your friend. That's not your fucking friend. That's just someone who wants to have someone around them that they can reflect their insecurities off of. Three of Pentacles here. I feel like it's time for you to put things in motion. Some of you guys, it's time for you to start working on building a new foundation for yourself. Why is this Three of Pentacles here? You see he's working on his Pentacles. Tower. You got to release this partnership. Some of y'all got a conflicting partnership. You know it too. You know this partnership is causing conflicts. Tower, 5 of Wands, Sun card. You see clearly that it's time for you to move forward from this partnership. But for a lot of you guys, it's like you're in a space of confused as to how to do it. Confused as to how to make the decision. Hermit, Judgment, 7 of Cups. You got to make a decision here. So I really feel like for some of you guys, this is about making a decision. Do you want to stay unhappy, stay in the bullshit, or do you want to move toward something new for yourself? And I feel like I've had this reading before. So it's really about being persistent in overcoming things that do not serve you so that you can move forward into things that will. Right now, nothing's going to serve you if you're in a space of constantly giving away your blessings to people that don't deserve your blessings. Everyone has their own blessings in this life, and some people are not meant to get those blessings because they haven't learned the lessons that they need to learn. So if you're with a person that has not went through their ascension, that has not learned what they need to learn, that is very low in vibration, you're blocking everything that is promised to you and putting yourself in that ascension with them. You're lowering your standards spiritually, physically, and emotionally for someone who is not worried about excelling. So whether, again, this is a job, person, place, or thing, you need to be in a space of making better decisions for yourself, having the courage to walk away from things, even if it is uncomfortable, even if it hurts, because this life is about growth. It's about moving forward. It's about excelling, ascending. It's not about staying still. So with the Nine of Wands here as the outcome, this is a lot. Nine of Wands here as the outcome. I feel like you got to overcome your own challenging thoughts. With the Two of Pentacles here, you're back and forth because you're having a lot of thoughts that, I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. I feel like, for one, with the Page of Pentacles under here, either you're going through something new in your life, you're in a new ascension, you're understanding what it is that you're needing to be investing into in regards to yourself. But when it comes to your thoughts are only here to keep you from killing yourself. That's like, I always use the Fool card, for example. The Fool card has someone that's walking over a cliff. You feel me? He's not looking down. He's not concentrating on the thing because he's moving in God's grace. But you don't know what's at the end of that tunnel. It can be a fucking pillowy goddamn field down there. You don't know because you can't see. But the Fool is taking that leap of faith because they trust that God is going to lead them in the right direction. He's not thinking, because if he was thinking, he would be too afraid to take that leap, too afraid to jump over that fucking bridge. When you're in life, your thoughts are only put there to keep you from actually killing yourself. Your thoughts are meant to be a physical, like, restraint to keep you from killing yourself. Emotionally, when you're in these emotional types of situations, or even your jobs are emotional situations, because our jobs give us funding in order for us to be able to thrive in a monetary based type of environment. So even with jobs, friendships, relationships, when you think too much about these things, you're putting yourself in a position of making these situations life or death, which keep you restricted. You need to remove the thoughts and go by what you feel within inside of yourself. What you feel within your heart space is the true feelings that you have, not the fear. The fear is only agitated or only created by your thoughts. This is how you tell the difference. When you can think about a situation without getting freaked out about it in your head, having 1,000 things running through your head, that is your intuition speaks to you. If you have something that you're wanting to do and all of a sudden your thoughts go, oh my God, this is going to happen, that is going to happen, that is your fear. Okay. Your intuition is not going to bring fear to you. Your intuition going to let you know, okay, that may not be a good decision. It's not about fear. It's about knowing what is good and what is not. And you know what I mean? When you're in situations where you feel, say for instance, you got a friend, every time you're around them, you start feeling drained, or you feel like you just feel blah every time you go around them. You know that that's not a good friend for you. You know that that friend may not have the best intentions for you. That's not your head telling you, oh, this person's doing this. That's your heart telling you this person does not have good intentions. When you're around your partners and they make you feel like unhappy, feel like stressed out, feel like you just want to get away from them, that is a direct indication that that person is not good for you. When you go to a job and you feel like overwhelmed, you feel like crying when you get to the door, that is your intuition telling you this is not a good position or a place for you. When something is good for you, it makes you feel good inside, not just mentally. Your thoughts, listen, even if something feels good inside, your thoughts are going to say, but is it really good? Is this person really making you feel this way? Or is it just you're making yourself feel this way? Get out of your head. Go into your heart space. Go with what you feel. A lot of you guys, this has to do with your own lack of courage. You have to find the courage. Not everyone talks about courage. Your spiritual strength to make the best decision for yourself. Someone that you have been dealing with, back and forth with, or something that you have been back and forth with in your life is not in good vibration. And it is keeping you bound. It is keeping you in a space of feeling drained, or actually being drained physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. You have to make a better decision for yourself so that you can move forward in your ascension and really get the blessings that you have waiting for you. These blessings are what a lot of people think, I got to manifest this, I got to manifest that. Your blessings are not something that you have to manifest. They're already promised to you. You just have to make the best decisions or make the right decisions in order to get to them. So for a lot of you guys, this is just about making better judgments about who you invest your time, energy, and attention into. So let's see the past. Some of you guys are focused on things of the past, but you need to be moving forward in your life. What messages do we have? What guidance do we have for the collective moving forward? We have divine wisdom. I'm trying to tell you, some of you guys know, you know for sure. All right, so you need to focus on moving forward. I told you, divine wisdom, focus, and fortune. You need to focus on moving forward so you become more adaptable to being in this higher vibration, to being the magician within your life. With generosity here, the universe is pouring its generosity out to you, but you have to be open and receptive to receiving that. And you cannot be open and receptive if you're blocking yourself based off the fears that you have of moving forward into new types of situations. This is all I have. Until next time, peace.